Hey everyone, so after reviewing with a few friends online, everyone asked that maybe I should put together a video showing some of the top tricks and tips that I use for Hunt Showdown, and I thought, well, maybe some other people get some kind of benefit out of that as well. So, here we go, let's get into it. These are my top 6 tips or tricks. Number 1. Sound. Sound in this game is very important, and having very good understanding of that sound is equally important. For example, aiming is very loud, and I kill most hunters because they're pre-aiming or they're aiming too soon. In this example, this guy will hear me aiming and turn around. It is very important to not pre-aim. Next, we have a hunter that's running around outside, and he's using his mic to communicate with us. Not entirely sure what he's saying, but we can confirm that he's running back and forth. So what I'm going to attempt to do is trace his sound back and forth. I have no idea where he is at this point, but I have to restart over because he's coming back. And there he is. In this example, I have to try and cover, so I'm covering my friends so they can't get burned. I hear steps outside this wall. I start getting ready for a frag. They're still there. Easy peasy. It's hard to hear, but you can hear mud steps below me here. Piece of cake. Now this next one will be a little bit more difficult. We're going to get flashed, which is very loud, but if you listen and you know where the hole is, you can determine that he's going to run, squat, and then have to crouch through the hole. So let's listen for that moment. Piece of cake. Some people do not believe.
Yeah, justify it. You're cheating, dude. Okay, easy anti-cheat will get you. No, they will get you. It's okay. It's okay.
This is another hard one. There's going to be sound triggers on our left and our right. The clue is going to be going off, but because of the sound triggers on the left and right, we know it's on the second level to our left or right. So, given that there's more cover on the right-hand side, that's probably where the hunter is. And now, tip number 2, wall bangs. Sometimes sound alone is not quite enough to make a wall bang work. In this scenario, I know there's 2 hunters over here and they're making plenty of noise, but I can't see them through this window. But the trick is there's a bear trap on the floor that glows white. When something comes in front of it, I can see whatever that is. So let's see what happens. This is a good moment to talk about how you should predict how a player should play. If he's going to push up here, I need a plan B. Plan B is he's going to jump out this window to try to get at me. So there's a bear trap there. But I know he's going to have to come up that ladder, so I'm going to position myself to get in thin range of the ladder. He doesn't take any steps, so we know he's still there. In this example, I can hear somebody coming towards the back gate of the building, but I just can't really nail him with sound alone, so I'm using a new trick here as well. Fire, when a player is on fire outside of the building, you can actually see the glow through the walls. This will allow you to shoot them through the wall. Piece of cake. And in this last one, it's important to think that you don't have to shoot the hunter through the walls if you know there's something else you can shoot through the walls. In this example, let's have a look at that. Boom. And now this next trick is a very high skill level trick. First, these guys are camping the lair. I can shoot them through the wall, but I need to figure out where he is. I'm going to use the bounty that he's carrying, the lightning I mean, to trace down to where he is so it looks like he's in front of the stairs up against the wall. And I know he's there because you can't get underneath those stairs from that position. So if I look at the line of the second floor and I trace up to where I think a crouched hunter's head would be, boom, headshot. And I highly recommend that you practice this because that is a critical skill. Moving on to our number 3, crack sniping. Crack sniping is a skill kind of in its own right, but it's one that I use more often than not because opening a window is just suicide. There's no reason to do that. And so long as you can get a general field of view, you really don't need all that extra real estate. This is a great example of that. And you definitely don't need a sniper in order to crack snipe. Next up, we have number 4, offensive prediction. This is when in any situation where you are the attacker, you need to predict where your target's going to go or what he's going to try and do. One bounty has already left, leaving his partner behind, so I know his partner's going to cross my field of view. I just need to predict where his head's going to be.
Oh.
In this next example, I might be lagging super bad, but I can still relatively predict where this guy is going to go. I missed my opportunity on this guy because I'm clipping through this dirt mound, but on the second guy, I'll have an opportunity as he runs back. And there it is.
I'm gonna get reported.
And this is sort of a sadder example. If you know somebody's staring at you, don't peek at it. There's no reason you should stare at somebody who's playing offensively. You need to bait them. And we'll go over that in our next topic. As well, probably not insta-res while I'm watching it, but to each their own. And now in number 5, defensive prediction. This is for moments where you are not the attacker, you're defending. Oftentimes, if you listen, for say if somebody has an uppercut, it means slow rate of fire. You can bait that kind of shot. He's looking at me, I miss, he's gonna look at me, bait it, and the fight is over. And in this last example here, hunters will generally try to lead with some kind of positive, in this case it's a bomb. You always want to fall back just out of safety, even if it doesn't really sound like it's going to hit. And this will normally leave those hunters to think that you have completely abandoned your position, but really you can circle back when they're not ready. Being the defender again here in this kind of offshoot way. I know that door in there is trapped, so what I'm going to do is use a dynamite stick to disarm the trap and blow up the door and give me cover smoke so that I can push the wellspring. It worked, I can verify. And it's over.
Hello.
And finally, number 6. Don't be afraid to miss, because you never quite know what's going to happen.
Oh, I did like it, yeah. That was funny.
I'm fucking hacking. Come on, give me 3. Give me 3. Oh, I'm fucking hacking, bro! I'm fucking hacking, bro! Bro, what the fuck is going on with these dualies right now? Oh my god! So yeah, that got a little bit crazy, and I apologize for getting a little loud there, but sometimes you just got to trust that the hunt gods will give. But keep in mind, they will always take back eventually. Anyway guys, that's all that I have for this quick video. If you like this, you want to see more like this, or maybe see some other kind of videos, hit the like button, comment below and tell me what you might want to see, and I'll see what I can do. And until next time guys, thank you. Oh, what? That mother... I hate you.